Hi, it's Marty Millner with Coldwell Hearthside Realtors in Newtown, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching another edition of my video blog. Happy to have you with me today. I thought I'd take just a couple of minutes and review some interesting statistics with the market. Everybody always asks me what's happening with the real estate market in Yardley and Newtown, Washington's Crossing, Richboro, and all over Bucks County. So we've got some statistics that basically takes us through the end of the first quarter of 2015, and I think they're really interesting. So just looking at the month of March, so we're talking about what transpired in March of 2015 compared with March of 2014. In Bucks County, countywide, the number of houses on the market actually grew by about 9%, this March, compared with the number of houses that were on the market last March. The average asking price about 2.5% higher this March compared with last year. And the statistic that is pretty impressive and most interesting, I think, is that the number of houses that are pending, that means houses that were on the market, accepted an offer, increased by 23.5% this March compared with the number of houses that went under agreement in March last year. And just to compare that and further kind of emphasize how kind of amazing that number is, there was about 20%, more than 20% more pending sales in February this year compared with February of last year. We had about 6.7% more actual closings this March than we had last March, and the average sold price was 5.6% higher. This was countywide this March compared with last March. What's interesting about that is that year to date, and this compares the first quarter this year with last year, we're up in the county about a little over 10% in the number of homes settled. The average sold price in that same period of time, so again comparing the end of March, end of first quarter this year with last year, actually declined by 0.2%. That's 0.2% over looking at first quarter this year compared with last year. So it's kind of interesting to me that we're seeing a huge increase in the number of houses that are going under agreement. If all else was equal, you would think that inventory was shrinking, and in fact that's not the case. In fact, it's the opposite. Both in February this year, where we saw almost 7% increase in the number of homes on the market, and in what we saw in March, it's clear that contrary in Bucks County to what I sometimes hear agents say that there's no inventory, in fact, inventory has actually been increasing when compared with last year. So I think that in my opinion, it seems as though there's certainly a lot of buyers in the market right now. But if there were what we, I guess, so-called fence sitters, people that were contemplating selling for whatever reason, had put that decision off for some period of months and even years in some case, it seems as though a lot of people have decided to sell. I think that because there are so many buyers in the market, prices are certainly not rapidly appreciating. But if homes are priced right, based on condition, location, and all the other amenities that buyers look at, they will sell and sell quickly. I've had 3 or 4 listings, recently in the past few weeks that have sold, less than 30 days on the market. So it's never been more important than it is right now to price your home correctly. If you need help with that, or just want to understand what your house is worth, feel free to reach out to me. I can be reached at 215-519-1399. Shoot me an email at marty@martinmillner.com. I'd be happy to provide you with a market snapshot, market report, update you on how things are progressing as we go through the spring market. So thanks again for watching. Look forward to hearing from you soon, and have a great day.